It's clobbering time. What is good, everyone, and welcome back to another Snap a Figure review. Today, we have the Ringside Collectibles exclusive Ultimate Edition CM Punk. This is my second copy of this figure. I bought one a few months ago to keep minty. It's all in the protective box, very safe. So now I have one today to open a review for you guys. This figure's from Money in the Bank 2011 when he went against John Cena in the main event. And as you can see, it comes with the infamous kissing face from when he took the title and left through the crowd. What a match that was. Cena and Punk have incredible chemistry. I'm gonna try and do a short of that match, hopefully coming soon, but let's just get to the figure. So as you can see, this is a special packaging. Got the Ringside exclusive, kind of like Chicago colors all throughout the packaging. Love this box. You get CM Punk on the side, CM Punk, the Ringside exclusive sticker, Mattel, Ultimate Edition. Definitely, I think the best figures going right now, in my opinion. There you get a photo shot of the kiss, CM Punk there. If you want to pause to read, then you got all of his stats. But that's enough for this packaging. I've been really looking forward to this figure like crazy. So let's get him out and see if it's the best figure in the world. And here is the Second City Saint out of his packaging. And I would just say, I'm glad that I have two of this figure. But let's start with accessories. So you get a lot of accessories with this guy. You get two sets of interchangeable hands, so we'll start with those. Here you get the go to sleep, or kind of like the hands you could use to make him blow the kiss. These hands have been coming on most CM Punk's figures lately, so that's good to have. Then you get the mic open hands, obviously for the pipe bomb. And they do have the tattoos on the knuckles. I know some of them have been missing that. So you have that. One thing I will say is I wish it came with fisted hands. That would have been nice. I'm gonna have to get one off another CM Punk figure, but then here you get the Spinner WWE Championship that John Cena made famous. Very nice championship. I'm a fan of it. I like it. On the back, there's nothing. It doesn't spin this one. I do have some that spin, so that's not the biggest issue, but definitely get all that nice detail on the title. Then you get one of CM Punk's, if not, I think his famous shirt, most famous. Nice black, white, red, but the Velcro on the back, I wish it was no Velcro because it does, I believe it says best in the world back here, so you are missing that detail. And it's a little bit baggy, but it's not the biggest deal. I definitely do like this shirt. Now getting into the three head scans you get with this figure. So starting off with like kind of like the smirk expression. It does have the piercing on the lip, really nice. I don't have any of these head scans for Punk, so these are all new to me. Slick back hair. It does go all the way back. See that little bit more sculpted. Very good likeness on these head scans. Then here is a head scan where you can blow the kiss on top of the barricade. The hair's all messed up after the match. Very nice detail. And you can see, I think it looks very good. Really good head scans here. And then the screaming head scan, which is absolutely amazing. Really like this one. A slick back hair as always. This is all three new head scans for me. Really happy with the accessories with this Punk. And here's the voice of the voiceless with his accessories on, looking very good. But as you see, the shirt is a little bit baggy. It's really not that big of a deal though. Here's a screaming head on the figure if you wanted to see what that looks like. Really good head scan if you wanted to pose him in the Anaconda Vice. Just want to make you tap. Now looking at the figure itself, head scan we already went over, fits pretty good on the figure. Tattoos look really good, very colorful, got good detail on them. Unfortunately, they can't put the Pepsi tattoo and the G.I. Joe tattoo. Mattel's just not able to do that. But if you want to get a decal, you could put it. I'm not really into that, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. But the rest of the tattoos look really good. We already saw on the knuckles, a straight edge on the stomach. Back, it does continue onto the butterfly joint as well, so that's always good to see. Then the attire, really nice attire. I always like this attire on Punk. Nice, like red, white, blue, Chicago colors all throughout. You even get it on the kick pads, similar design. The knee pads aren't the big, like chunky knee pads nobody likes. They are the nice ones where you could like get more articulation. Very good with those. And that's really it for the figure. You also get that white elbow pad, but figure really nice, definitely looks good. Now let's get into articulation. So starting off with the head articulation, goes up, not the most. The hair actually does hinder very little. It's up, down, not the most. Tilts and everything all the way around. Shoulders go up, down, all the way around. You get the butterfly in there as well with the tattoo continuing. You get bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows. Hands move all the way around. Then here at the torso, goes back that much, forwards this much, goes side to side, twists. He can do splits. He also has drop down hips, up and down. On both, thigh cut, kicks up pretty good, back, double jointed, pins on the knees. Then you get the cut at the kick pad, ankles up, down, all the way around, and that's articulation. So CM Punk, really good articulation as we can expect from the Ultimates. Now let's get into some figure comparisons. Here's Punk up next to some of his other Mattel figures. Over here you got that Elite with the Macho Man attire, Nexus. Then here is when he went up against Brock Lesnar. It does have like the Wolverine kind of cut right there, different type of attire. And here is the all black top picks that just came out. Here's CM Punk up next to two of his AEW figures. On the left here, you got the Supreme, which is still an amazing figure. Can't complain with that one. As you can see, he does have the tattoos on his shoulder. Jaspers was able to do that a little bit better. And here's just a random unrivaled or unmatched, I'm actually not sure, CM Punk. Here's Punk up next to a promo attire from when he returned at Survivor Series. I kept this figure in the box even though the packaging is very damaged. So there's those two. And here are all the CM Punks all up next to each other. It's crazy. I went from only having this one when I was a kid to now having all of these. And CM Punk's just such a fun character, talent to collect. Here's the main event for night one of WrestleMania. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk all in Ultimate Edition form. And I want to try something real quick. You can put a current CM Punk head scan on this figure and you make your own kind of like custom Ultimate Edition Punk before we get the new one coming out. And here's the man he fought at Money in the Bank, John Cena. I'm really hoping that this year's SummerSlam, they get at least one more match. Now my final thoughts on this CM Punk Ultimate Edition figure. It definitely has my attention and it's had it for a while. I think this is definitely up there, one of my favorite Ultimates of all time. I'm really not gonna lie. I've always wanted this attire too from Punk because that Elite 16 was always super rare back in the day, and now we have it in ultimate form, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. And now with all the Punks Mattel has been pumping out, gonna have that modern day one on the way soon, and the Mattel Creations one as well. So really here for it. Happy with all the Punks we're getting. Now, if I was to rate this figure out of 10, I would have to give it a 9.5. The only because that shirt being a little bit baggy and not having the logo Best in the World on the back really brings it down that half a point. Because personally, I do have this shirt and it's definitely one of my favorites, and it sucks that they couldn't put that logo on the back. But otherwise, the figure is absolutely incredible. There's no other problems I have with it. But that pretty much wraps up your CM Punk Ringside Collectibles exclusive Ultimate Edition action figure review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really happy I got this one up. Please make sure to drop a like, comment your thoughts on this figure, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.